And so a big good afternoon everywhere, wherever you are. Welcome to the Cathedral of Eagles, the Accra Sports Stadium, where history just there. So this is no ordinary fixture. This is football's locus classicus, the ultimate expression of rivalry, passion, and the poetry of the Ghanaian game. The turf certainly beneath them has been kings, and of course made them and the legends of us broken. Since tears mixed with sweat, their dreams rise like the evening sun over the Gulf of Guinea.
This is the fixture that makes players. This is the fixture that breaks players as well. And the one thing is sure, that when the game starts, it's everything that happens on the pitch that really matters for these two sides.
But teams have really fought in terms of performance, and so the teams they've had to beat before meeting this time. But now is a story where the two coaches come here and the referees have always seen something spectacular coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be their duty to keep an eye on this game and keep it running. But yeah, these two teams are coming into this game with some very good defensive form backing them, and of course, difficult to get them to lose games. We'll be playing on the minds of both sets of teams, so yeah, there's plenty hanging on this one.
This is where he makes in two changes, where indeed Benjamin Asari continued to be the man, the safest pair of hands there. But of course, you're looking at Sibe Beifi and Ali Mohammed, all of them at the centre back there. But one of the talking points will be George Paku, and then of course Rafael Amponsa also playing a role there.
Yeah, 4-3-3 straight away, as you said. It's going to be looking at those midfielders to keep the Kotoko's midfield in check. Kotoko like to play with some attacking midfielders who will break into the box. So
for Kumasi Asante, Kotoko walk into this game after a emphatic 4-2 win against Karela United. Kamara keeps his place in post there, but it's Samba O'Neill who walks in to replace Ablo there. But you're looking at Hubert Jewu and of course Lord Dabo. All of them have played a part. Marvin Donsi really didn't come into the parts against Karela, but the expectation is that he'll be able to come in very strong here. I tell you what, they have seen it all in Ghana football. Once upon a time, a former player of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And this is the very first Hearts Kumasi Asante Kotoko fixture in the 2025-26 season. And so, this is the match there. Brace yourself for a tale retold, not in words, but in movement, courage, and the timeless magic that is Ghanaian football. This is Hearts versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The rivalry internal, the spirit unbroken, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko already in trouble. Hearts of folk beginning to exert a bit of presence and the authority in this game, with a bit of an injury concern there for Kotoko. Just about less than 30 seconds of the game there. A double. I was able to pick it up for Kumasi Asante. Kotoko flag stays down. Kotoko may have a chance. Benjamin Asari comes out. Well, once again, it's Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And now they have to hit this one from afar. Goes out there for a goal kick.
Was trying to catch the goalkeeper on his near post, but they didn't really have any proper connection. Again, Hearts of Folk trying to play out from the back and trying to find their men in their own half, but Kotoko's pressure is forcing them to make mistakes.
Kotoko again back with the possession. Hearts of Folk trying to regain things back again and trying to send it to the centre-back Esibe. Find support and Sari. Again, very comfortable playing at the back there. Hearts of Folk not under any pressure at all. Now they seem to be having the confidence, hitting the balls right long. And Kotoko would have to find a way to defend this one. Just right into the part of Duku. Good play, Hearts of Folk. Looking to get into the box there. Samba O'Neill with the final touch on the ball. Asiedu. Again, also giving the ball away. Both teams are struggling to keep possession. But Asiedu picks it up quickly there for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, charging forward on the left-hand side. Isaka Dauda. Just keep the ball in play. Flag didn't really go up. Got it in great time. And now opportunity for Peter Midwakwa. Scored some goals there for Peter Midwakwa. Wants to go with the left there. Jewu after this one. And has to be collected beautifully there by Asari.
Yeah. I mean,
has been pretty much watered down with a corner kick again, floated into the box. And again, it has been recycled back into the right-hand side. Midwakwa gets a reverse of the ball there. Cuts it back beautifully. Another in-swinger. Asari goes in, and again it's been beaten. And Murphy just couldn't get to the ball. And what a chance there for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. The fans thought the ball was already at the back of the net.
Yeah, it wasn't. A lovely skill there, but lovely ball into the box, almost getting onto the head of his man, but the defending is great.
for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. 2 corner kicks they have. And yet showing prowess that they want to score the very first goal here at the Crossport Stadium. They've always said that this is their home, and Kumasi is sometimes the home of a crowd. So very much interesting. I'm not too sure how both of them do come out with this narrative, but it's still the Porcupine Warriors with Amidu Akwa again with his speed, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko Jehu mistaking that one. And again, how many of those chances would Kumasi Asante Kotoko do have? Just to the half of our Hartlefolk. 20 minutes already gone, and still goalless. Now Hartlefolk working in control there. Adamu. And Sibe. No, lovely piece of work there. There was a little space, and Hartlefolk may have this one. But Kamara doing a good job there. Offside flag already gone up. Match day 14 back in 2023 season. Hartlefolk lost by 2-3 against Kotoko at home. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko made this should have been it. Well, seeing lots of possession there, but that header simply couldn't hit the back of the net.
I mean, this was a flick on from the striker, Morphin there into the.
Well, again, it was the final defensive touch that saved Hartlefolk.
I was involved from the start of the move to the end of it, but I just couldn't find the final flourish. What he does well is to set the ball to his right-hand side and open himself to Kelderburn to the far post, but that final connection wasn't good enough. Just couldn't whip his leg around the ball enough to find the bottom corner.
But you talk about the construction of those passes there, leading to that chance for Peter Amidu Akwa. That was well constructed.
Yeah.
That was architecturally on point there for Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Yeah. All was lacking was the final flourish. That was the only thing that was lacking. There he is again.
So it's got some trickery there, but this time not successful. Oh, lovely, lovely. And Hartlefolk beginning to come out from their shells there. And this is turning out to be something else there. Hartlefolk and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And the centre forward there. Sibe picks it up here for Hartlefolk. And Bayfi looking at, and Paku there. Hartlefolk without Bayfi here. And again, Hartlefolk have been able to control the game the way they want it. Jehu looking to pick up Akwa, and always want to take his man on. Akwa again goes down, it's been brought down. There's going to be a penalty call, and it's been given. Kumasi Asante Kotoko to have a penalty. Peter Amidu Akwa kept moving. He was dragging his man into the box. He really wanted it. And again, Sicho, was it?
Yeah, we'll see that again, but credit to Peter Amidu Akwa. But as soon as he got the ball into the wide area, what you don't want as a defender is that you are backpedaling, inviting your man into the box, and that is exactly what happened. Because as soon as he picked up the ball, his man there is backing up. And look at that, it just clips him in the back. Makwabe is really unlucky here. Look at his legs here. He's just trying to move his leg and plant it. Well,
Benjamin Asari, the Black Stars goalkeeper, the Hartlefolk man who's been keeping some clean sheet, comes out against Morifin Donsu, the Guinean international. Morifin Donsu and Asari. Morifin Donsu! His very first goal for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He beats Benjamin Asari, and the Porcupine Warriors have the very first goal here.
It's Morphin Donsu, really good penalty into the top corner, hits the top corner. There's no way the goalkeeper says that. He had to be cool, he had to be calm, he had to pick his spot and hit it hard.
And I did indicate to you before the penalty that Kotoko really have had to win 38 of those matches here at the Crossport Stadium against Hartlefolk. And 2 minutes about the time for Amidu Akwa getting himself into that space. And Morifin goes and talks about the handball. Well, the referee is not going to give that one. He definitely is not going to give that.
Before it came off the hand.
This goes there made by coach Didi Dramani this afternoon. Amwat Reginald calling signals for the start of the second half. The battle line drawn again. And the story being told here at the Crossport Stadium indicate Kumasi Asante Kotoko leading by 1-0. Can you see a goal scored in the penalty there? Well, the last time Hearts of Oak lost on regulation time against Kotoko in the first round and still won the Premier League. It happened in July 1979. And the last time Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost the first round league against Hearts of Oak and still won the Premier League was the amateur season 1993.
Lifetime ago.
A very long time ago. As Kotoko again have opportunity. Set Kojo here. A C-base clearance. Samba. Palmer. And Morphin again. Oh. Not able to control. We're going 5 minutes of additional time. Into the box there. Kumasi Asante will have to see if Hearts of Oak can head down with this one. And so just
was trying to and pass the ball back to his defensive partner, but it wasn't safe, so made it safe by sending the ball away for a throw-in.
Well, the flag has gone up. Flag has already gone up.
Yeah, flag is up. That
would have been a spectacular goal.
What looked like a spectacular. And while we see a lot clearer from this, is the ball coming in from the far side. As the header is worn, he's straight offside. So yeah. But the big question then would be if it was his player who got his head on the ball.
It was Hearts of Oak believing that they had scored there, but this is where the debate will continue. This is where the argument will be. How many of the... Yeah, I can actually explain the shock in his face. It tells you that he felt that would have been an equalizing goal.
Well, let's see that. If the Hearts of Oak attacker got his head on the ball, then it's an offside. But if the Kotoko defender got his head on the ball, then that is onside.
So this might be the final attack there from Accra Hearts of Oak to the box of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And so it's going to be another winner for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in match day 9 after 50 years.
It is Kotoko now who are going home and keeping their undefeated season intact.
It finished here, Hearts of Oak now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko 1.